All right, everybody. So this is actually a YouTube channel that I really, really respect. I caught this video and I have to I have to respond to it.
For the anthem situation, and I'm not gonna lie, this does kind of tick me off, so let's talk about it. Basically what's happening is a bunch of spoiled rich brats are kneeling during the anthem. Now I believe this all started from...
Hunter, you missed the fact that, yes, they are rich now. They make a lot of money now, but not all these people were born into this amount of money. You know, people like a Terrell Owens or a Justin Tuck or, whatever, have come from rough upbringings and have worked and persevered their way through and earned this job in the NFL. Earned the right, not the right, but earned the ability to play, earned the ability to make money. They earned that. So when you say rich, spoiled people, you're saying it as if these people have just become entitled from the beginning. No, they earned their way into the NFL. And now, granted, why I don't feel like oppression is a major, major issue. I mean, I know that's going to be taken out of context, but whatever. I'll have the full context of the video here. While I don't feel like oppression is the as big as they're making it seem, there are some instances of it. It's not as big as everybody makes it seem. It is still wrong, completely wrong. But and yes, these specific people may not be oppressed as far as money goes and stuff. Now, statistically, they are, the facts out there they go both ways. And so I was staunch on one side. I'm not so much staunch on the fact that, police brutality and stuff is outside of the numbers that it would be for any community. I'm not so much that now because I'm more in the middle now. But these people in the NFL here, take for instance the tape that happened with Michael Bennett. Michael Bennett did not a damn thing wrong, and look what happened to him. It happened to him. So, you're saying like these people are entitled, but they didn't come into the NFL with this money. They earned their way into the NFL, and now they get paid this much. If this was, if this was a White Lives Matter or white people moving or kneeling movement, and it was people wouldn't be saying entitled white people. They wouldn't be saying that. They'd be saying, oh, but they earned that. They earned that. Well, so did these people. So did Michael Benefits. Wow. Michael Bennett and, Colin Kaepernick and everyone else who kneels. And furthermore, who the fuck cares if they kneel? Hunter, you definitely espouse the fact that you're proud to live in America. That comes with rights. And whether or not you agree with their protests or not, it doesn't matter if it pisses you off. They are exercising their rights to do this. And I don't understand why anyone's getting mad about it. They're kneeling. Who gives a fuck, man? Who cares? Everybody knows on prior service, and I don't give a fuck. Kneel if you want to. I'll be more I would feel disrespect if you felt like you shouldn't kneel, or felt like you should kneel and you didn't, because I would feel like you're not using a right that you feel like you should use, and that would insult me.
Last year when Colin Kaepernick kneeled during the anthem, the guy who makes $19 million a year but thinks black people are oppressed.
Again, it doesn't matter that he makes $19 million a year and thinks that black people are oppressed. How about this? He put his opinion out there, and now nobody will hire him. How about that?
This whole kneeling business was also to protest police brutality against black people, which, again, is fine. But as we all know, police brutality affects everyone. It's not only a black person issue. So his original cause, his original statement was also ill-informed. But hey, guys, clearly he's taken a couple hits to the head. So, what can I say? This whole take a knee is basically the next big fad, only if the fad has gone completely libtard. Everyone, from other sports teams to musicians to actors, are doing this. You betrayed me, David Duchovny. So now...
And they absolutely have the right. They absolutely have the right. If they feel like they need to, They absolutely have the right. How about the one guy who's standing? He's standing right there. You see him. You see him. Nobody's getting on his case for standing. He's on a team, okay? And he's not doing what the rest of his team is doing. Why does nobody care about that? Well, I'm not saying do what everyone is doing. I'm just saying, who cares, man? If they want to stand or kneel, if they are not out there shooting people up and hurting people and killing people and stuff, who cares how they protest? I don't. Let them fucking have their protest as long as they're not out hurting people. These are NFL players. They're not out there beating people up. They're not out there shooting people or looting stores or doing whatever. They are peacefully protesting, so get off their fucking dicks.
Now, a bunch of spoiled rich brats are kneeling during the anthem to bring attention to racial injustice by disrespecting the country, which gives them the right
They
to
are
be...
not Oh, my God. I don't know how many fucking times I'm going to hear people talk about this or say this, but they would be more disrespectful to the country, or they would be disrespectful to the country if they didn't exercise their rights that they have. They're not disrespecting anybody. Anybody. They're not disrespecting anybody. They are exercising a right that they have. And you being such a proud American, somebody who's so proud to be American, you should understand this.
Be spoiled rich brats. Trump responded by saying the NFL players refusing to stand should be fired. Now, I really admire Donald Trump's passion, but I have to disagree with him here. We still live in a free country where people are allowed to protest. They have freedom of speech, but I have freedom of speech also. So I'm allowed to say that I think their utter disrespect for our country and the brave men and women who fought for our country is beyond disgusting. The Steelers refuse to even...
Again, well, I'm glad you agree with me there. But it would be more disrespectful. If you consider this disrespect, you should consider it more disrespectful to not use your rights that you know you have.
Come out during the anthem, and several other teams continue to kneel. And you may have noticed...
Now, not coming out for the anthem is a little disrespectful. That is a little disrespectful, but they had one player who decided to come out. So that's, yeah. And look, not everyone's kneeling here. Not everyone is kneeling here. These people they're fucking stand. There's people that are standing too.
Notice that suddenly a lot more teams are now doing this. Why? I mean, do these people even know why they're doing this? Is there even a message behind it? Or are they just so stupid and so hive-minded and so full of hatred towards our own country, they just go along with it? Oh, wait, never mind. It's because, you guessed it, they don't like Donald Trump. NFL players, teams, and owners.
It's not hateful to exercise your rights.
Across the league responded Sunday to President Trump's criticism of players kneeling in protest during the national anthem, with some kneeling, others locking arms, and still others choosing not to participate in the national anthem ceremony at all. Sounds a lot like this fad is way more about hating Trump than caring about any racial inequality. In case you were interested, here is more proof that liberalism is a mental illness. So let me get this straight. Just because you don't like who's president, you don't like who's in office, you're going to disrespect our entire country? What a bunch of wimpy.
Again, it's not disrespecting our entire country, Hunter. It's disrespecting us if they don't use the rights that they know they have.
And like I said before, these people have every right to protest, but it is so childish and so immature and so pathetic. I mean, go protest on your own time. Stop trampling over the country, which has given you everything. What exactly...
On whose own time, dude? They're playing football, okay? They can protest whenever the fuck they want. They're not hurting anybody.
Exactly are these spineless hacks hoping to accomplish anyway? Colin Kaepernick's message was ill-informed, yeah, but at very least, he had a message. He had some cause behind why he was doing what he was doing. These guys, however, just look like a bunch of retards who were all like, well, I really don't like Donald Trump, so I'm going Benedict Arnold on y'all hoes. And as we can all expect, since this entire debacle has occurred, the NFL ratings have now plummeted. Looks like it's not only the players taking a knee, but their ratings as well. Even fans are now burning their gear, and there's now an NFL boycott going on. I saw a tweet which summed it up pretty well. It's probably not a good idea to piss off the people who are giving you money, idiots. Because of their
It doesn't matter if they're giving them money, dude. These people that are burning their jersey should be, if you're that proud, if you are that proud, if you are 100% proud, staunch American, you should be behind this. Okay? Look, here's the deal. Would I kneel for the anthem? No, I would stand for it. Okay? I would stand for the anthem because I don't see anything racially or I don't see anything inherently racist about the anthem. Yes, there's racism in America. There's racism all over the fucking place. But being an American, being a true, I don't want to say true American, but being an American, being a proud, staunch American, you have to know that they have this right. Okay? If you don't want them to have this right, then take it away from them. But then again, you're going against American values when you do that. Otherwise, would everyone shut the fuck up about this? I'm tired of hearing about it, and I know everyone else is. They aren't doing anything wrong.
Crybaby, immature little protest. Now the NFL is losing money. And honestly, these players could be fired simply because they're losing the NFL money. And to wrap up this segment, I'd like to just say this to all the players that are currently participating in this take a knee crap. When you refuse to stand for our national anthem, you refuse to stand for America. You refuse to stand for...
That's not true. If you knew you had the right to protest and you don't, then you are refusing to stand for America.
The brave men and women who've sacrificed everything so that you can have that freedom to protest. You don't have to disrespect our entire country simply because you disrespect the president. The NFL is meant for sports, not for you neutered little imbeciles to stage a protest. Anyway, moving on, I have a...
Talking about neutered imbeciles, everyone who's criticizing these people for doing what they're doing don't understand the rights afforded to you by being an American. I'm not offended by it. I'm prior service. I am not offended by what they're doing. If they go out there and start shooting people up and looting businesses and hurting fucking people, then I'm a little offended by it. Then we have a problem. But if they're peacefully protesting, who cares? Later.